right now, about 100%. We have a 1-minute warning now. Let's send that link out. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Yeah, they should automatically. Okay. Hey, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. We're doubled down, so I feel like we're going to keep doubling down here. Yes, I am. Amy asked if I was on the treadmill. I'm actually on my Peloton bike, which I would love to tell you I'm just on it because I'm on it, but I actually can't get my clips out of it. I'm kidding. I can, but truthfully, I couldn't yesterday get them in or out. So no, Ashley's teaching today, so I'm going to get a ride in while she's teaching. So I want to literally give her all of the time today because I know that even in the time that we have, she's probably going to have more value to give and more stuff to give. So let's just really, really quickly before we get started, let's pop gratitude in the comments. I'm not going to go through, I'll read a couple, but let's just like what you're feeling grateful for in this very moment. I'm feeling super grateful for this bike in my house because I don't have to leave to go get a workout in. So no strep throat. Heck yeah, your boys. I love it. Just throw some gratitude in there. If you're not feeling grateful for something at the moment, then think of something you're grateful for. Motivation to get her SHIT together. I know you're a spin instructor, girl, so I know you got it together most of the time. Family, sunshine, family time. Okay, Nate, Nana Justice. It's dreary here, so I'll take some of that sunshine. Keto up for sure. Round 2 of ketones. Super fast. Okay, before I actually get started, I want to see a vote in the comments. After we do this gratitude, hold on 1 second, I'll give it to you guys. My kids, the community, this community for sure. All the car struggles, yes. Grateful for getting a new vehicle. Warmer weather, prayer time. My boys starting to feel better. Brand new car, I love it. Awesome, awesome. So in the comments, super fast, vote for if you are for 1, for the green apple, the sour apple, or 2, if you're a unicorn slam. Which one do you like better? Look at all those 2s. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's like so split. That's so funny. We're addicted to them both, but unicorn slam, man. That pink star, it's like a pink starburst, sunshine, happiness. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you have not had that unicorn yet, I know you can't get it right now, but it's insane. So cool. Yes, both for sure. All right. So without further ado, guys, Ashley Salvatori literally just had a baby right before Epic. Her daughter Clara is she 2 months now? That's so crazy. It's been 2 months. So literally she was about to get on a plane to come to Epic and went into labor. If that tells you anything about the kind of dedication she has to her business and her life. And she has 2 other kids. She's married. They just relocated to Florida, just renovated their house. She's ranked a absolute crusher, complete rock star. And guys, her systems and duplication and the way she leads, like you guys are about to get some massive, massive, massive value today that you can implement in your business. So kind of treat this like a grocery store, right? If you hear things, you're like, oh, I can definitely do that. Pick it up, put it in your cart. If you hear things that you're like, that's over my head, I'm not sure if I can do that, cool. Leave it on the shelf. Get it later, right? Understand that Ashley's been doing this for a while. So pick up what you can, pick up what you want to implement into your business, and soak up all the rest. So without further ado, Ashley, I'm going to kick it over to you and mute out.
Thank you, Kendra. I'm so thankful to be here. I'm so excited to do this call with you guys and to share some tips with you. First thing I want to talk about is, you guys know about having the positive mindset and coming from a place of gratitude and all of that. If you are not meditating every day, literally 15 minutes at the bare minimum every day, that is the one thing that has grown my business the most, is just meditation. Because a lot of times we can be looking at what everyone else is doing and then get caught up in trying to do what they're doing. Like you see people, what they're doing in Instagram and what they're doing here and how they're building Facebook and how they're building YouTube. And it can be really overwhelming. And you can literally spend your entire day just scrolling the feeds and wasting time. I am very efficient in what I do, growing the things that will build the maximum success for my business. Because I don't do that, I look within myself to come up with unique ideas to create success for myself. And the way I do that is with meditation. So every morning, 15 minutes, I meditate, and I actually have a book for you guys, so write this down. If you don't know how to meditate, if you have a hard time meditating, if you've tried it and you can't do it and you struggle, get this book. It's called Stress Less, Accomplish More. I'm not sure the author off the top of my head, but I have it in Audible. It's incredible. It will literally teach you how to meditate if you struggle with meditation. So in meditation, what I'm about to share with you guys, what I do, it all came to me through meditation. Like, I'm not joking. You meditate, you calm your mind, ideas will come to you that will help you reach your ultimate goal throughout the day. And these ideas will pop up out of nowhere, and it's all of this came to me that way. So first thing I want to talk about is, I just had a baby. So this is the first time that I was able to actually go through this process on my own journey. Because when I first started as a promoter, I had already lost the weight and I love the keto diet and I was all into that. And then I started promoting the product, but I didn't have a transformation from the product, but I was already at my goal, right? This time around, I started from the beginning, 210 pounds, and I was like, okay, I'm beginning my weight loss journey now, and I'm going to share how to do it through my social media platforms. And now I have a vision of what this is like from both sides of the coin, because a lot of you guys getting started, I know you're not at your goal, right? You're within your journey. And so sharing your journey is the biggest thing that's going to relate to people, and it's going to generate customers for you when you are sharing your journey the right way. So what I use is, I've been using Instagram. I've been going all in on Instagram. I researched what the big Instagrammers are doing to build their Instagram, and that's kind of what I've been following through building my Instagram. But in my Instagram, the biggest thing that people love is when you post the foods you're eating, but you do it like a day of the foods you're eating within one post, and they can swipe it to see everything you ate that day. And to be very transparent about your journey. And this way you are selling without selling. You're just saying, oh, this morning I had keto cream with my electrolytes. Here's a picture of it. Then I had my first meal. Here's what I ate. And then I had my ketone and I drank raspberry lemonade today. And then I had this. And then what I'm doing on my Instagram is I'm sharing with people pictures of my scale as I'm going down in weight, and I'm kind of taking them on a journey. So if you are someone who is within your journey and you're not at your ultimate goal, I know we're all always getting better and improving. This is a big tip for you guys, because you need to use that asset to your advantage, because you have something to share someone that you can show them that this is working and this is what I'm doing, and they're going to want to try it too. And so a lot of times people will follow you, and then they're going to maybe not start right away, but then they're going to keep seeing you progressing and doing the program, because it's really important, guys, that you do the program yourself. Like, you go all in on it and you do a keto cream a day, you do the electrolytes a day, and you drink your ketone a day or 2 ketones a day, and you work out and you follow, ideally the ketogenic diet, because it goes along really well with this and it can generate the followers, even though you don't have to do that. But it does help, okay? If you do the program yourself and you're sharing the program yourself, I can guarantee you that will translate into people wanting to do it too with you. And so a lot of times people are like, I don't understand why I'm not selling any 10-day experiences. It's like, are you doing this yourself? And a lot of times they are not. So that's a big, big one, okay? That a lot of times people overlook that. So Telling your story is huge. And I'm going to talk to you guys about transitioning people from 10-day experience into customers and that sort of thing. But I wanted to just give you guys this huge tip that kind of I stumbled upon because I am on my own journey and I found what really works. And guess what, guys? It's the entire system. It really works. Not just a ketone a day. Having a keto cream every day, I do it for a meal and I shake my electrolytes in with my keto cream because it doesn't change the flavor. If you add it to your ketones, it'll change the flavor, but it won't change it in cream. Shake it in your cream, put it in your coffee, have that as like your first meal if you're not intermittent fasting. I mean, I know they say you can do cream with intermittent fasting, but I usually, well, anyway, it's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna get into it. Have your cream, have your, with your electrolytes, post about it on your pages. You know, this is, I'm jumpstarting my day, ask people questions. Do you like tea? Do you like coffee? Whatever, just share it that you're doing it. Get unique pictures, you know, no one's going to be a photographer when they first get started, but those skills evolve over time. And so the point is you need to share it and then have your ketone and share it that you're drinking your ketone. You're not selling it, you're sharing it. You're saying, I'm having my ketone today. What flavor are you drinking? Assuming everyone in the world is drinking ketones, you know, because people want to be a part of something, a movement. And so they see that. So when you do that, people will be like, what is that? And they will ask you, and then that is where it will open the door to get people involved. The other thing is, all of my sales, like all of them, happen within my keto group. So I have a keto group that is free for anyone, but it's not open to you guys. Sorry. It's only open to my prospects and my 10-day customers. I can't let promoters in because I have compliance in there, and it's like a rule that you can't have other promoters from other lines. So just keep that in mind. Don't try to join my group because you'll get denied. Not because I don't like you. So in that keto group though, I'll explain to you what I do so you understand and you can learn how to do this yourself. I create a keto group. I say anyone can come in. We can share everyone can share your journey and we can, you know, reach our goals together. And in that group, I have, as my announcement, I created a video explaining the directions for the 10-day experience. Super excited that they just got started with their 10-day experience. And this is assuming everyone is going to buy one because that makes them want to buy one. Because they come in, I'm not selling them, I'm just saying, if you are joining with the 10-day experience, here are your directions. Congratulations, this is amazing, right? So I'm not like trying to be like, oh, you should get a 10-day experience or this or that. No, I'm saying you can be here with or without your 10-day experience, but if you just bought one and you're coming in the group to get your best experience, this is what's gonna happen. This is what it's gonna be like for you. And I go through all of the flavors and stuff. I do have the video, it's unlisted. I can share that with you guys so you can see how I explain it. So maybe if you're creating your own video like that, you can make one like that as well. I do recommend you create your own video though, and you do it for yourself because you're the person they are connecting with. You are the one that they're going to be joining with either as a customer or as a promoter. It has to be you, okay? So that has been huge because then people come in, there's no stress involved. They don't have to buy anything to be there, but then they see everyone doing this and they see the results and they want to do it. And so they do, okay? So that's what I recommend you guys do. Put that as your announcement as number one. And then as sales pop up and stuff and different flavors come out, you're posting it in your group and you're putting it up there and you're pinning it. That is the only time I will use like a generic post or image that Pruvit will put out. I don't put any of that stuff out publicly. If you look at my pages, you're going to be like, how is she even selling this product? Because I don't see like, you know, a bunch of ketones everywhere and stuff. Like it doesn't look like she's even a Pruvit promoter unless you like uncover it. It's because it's all happening within my group and I'm using my page to generate the followers, right? And then I'm generating the sales within my group because people come in, they get to know me, they get to know everyone else, they see that this isn't a scam, they see that it's like there's like real people doing it, and then they buy it, okay? So that's big. Now the next thing is with doing the entire program, you know, the keto cream, the electrolytes, and the ketones, I realized I need a 10-day experience that includes all of these so people can see what it's really like to have the keto cream every day and the ketones every day. And they need to get their electrolytes anyway, right? So I created one. It's called my Mega Pack, and I'm selling out of these like crazy. And for any of you who are sitting here thinking that it's too hard for you to even sell an $80 package or a $70 package. It's too expensive. I'm going to explain this to you guys so you understand that it's not about the price at all, because I'm sitting here and all day long I'm selling 10 or 20 of these a day, literally, guys, like it's ridiculous. You can do it too, and it's what I'm going to explain is pretty simple. So when I talk to someone and I explain the options to get started, I say, well, you could get started with a 10-day experience that has 10 ketones, and you'll get great results and everything. But if you go with a mega pack, which has 10 ketones plus 10 keto cream plus 10 electrolytes, you're going to get to experience the entire program, and you're going to see how it really feels, especially with the keto cream, with the collagen and the MCTs that helps with hair loss. A lot of people have hair loss with keto. You don't want to go through that, trust me. The keto cream is like a necessity for the keto diet. You have to have it. And so, and then I tell them, my 10-day experience is $80. My mega pack is, well, it used to be $135, but I was selling so many of them, I can't keep cream in stock because each box of cream is 2 of them, right? So I can't keep them in stock. It's crazy. I keep ordering, but I had to raise my price. So I'm selling mine for $145 right now. But $135 is the better selling price. You'll sell more of them at that price, and it's a good price. You still get a return on that. But that way, you get them going with the right package, so they're not just trying one cream, because maybe they make it wrong, you know? Maybe they don't mix it right. But they'll have 10 days worth of cream, and they will mix it right, and they're going to get great results, and they're going to love it. And so even if they don't love the ketones, they'll love the cream. Or even if they don't love the cream, they'll love the ketones. So it's just a good way to get people then transition into customers, okay? So that's that thing. So when someone says, that's really expensive, $80 for 10 days or $135 for 10 days, this is gonna cost me a fortune to keep going with this, right? You guys all heard this? Like, put your hand up if you've heard that it's too expensive to do $85 for 10 days. So what I say is, this is just an entry pack for you to try all of the flavors, but when you find the flavor you love, you can save 22% off with our Smart Ship program. You can buy a bigger quantity with one flavor, and you're going to save. So this is only more expensive because you're trying it. It's not like this all the time. And so what I recommend is, if you want to get that 22% off, order your 10-day experience, go onto my Pruvit site, and set up a Smart Ship only order, because then 30 days from now, you're going to have your 10-day experience. Whatever flavor you put on Smart Ship, you can change it, you can cancel it, it doesn't matter, but create it now. So then you will automatically get 22% off if you're worried about price. And so then now what they're doing is they're thinking, okay, I'm going to get my 10-day experience. I'm going to put raspberry lemonade on Smart Ship and the cream on Smart Ship, because those two things seem like they're going to be good. They'll see the Smart Ship discount, so they'll see that it's less, right? And then they will basically start their 10-day experience, and they'll be like, oh, I really like Heart Tart. They'll go on to their thing, and they'll probably add Heart Tart to their raspberry lemonade, and now they have 3 things on Smart Ship. Okay, guys? Like, this is the way it works. Now you don't have to worry about, oh, did I follow up with that? And then you don't have to worry about the price issue either. Oh, and I also tell them that if that's even too expensive for them, they can get it free if they have 2 friends join with them. And so I walk them through literally everything so that they cannot have any, I guess they can't deny this program. Like, if you can't afford it, there's a way for you to afford it. And so for everyone. And so I don't hear, I never hear someone say like, oh, I can't afford it. And then I never say, oh, okay, well, maybe you will someday. Like, I never leave it at that. Like, that's just how you do it. You just take them through and say, oh, well, this is how you can afford it. Or this is how it's less expensive. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys if you're hearing that price objection. I know a bunch of people on my team have been messaging me about it lately, so I wanted to just like bring that up here. Let me just check the chat for a second. You can change the flavors month to month. You can go in and you can change anything on Smart Ship. So if someone puts something on Smart Ship right now, before it ships, they can go in and hit change products and change it. So can those 10 days invite people to your group? Yes, I tell people, if you have any friends that you want to come and learn about this and you want to use your referrer code, when you join as a customer, you'll get a customer referrer code, and they can order off of you. Send them that link and join them, tell them to join my group, but tell them not to use any of the links in my group. Use your link if they want to order something. If the sale pops up, I always post my links in my group because I'm running it by myself. I'm not running it with my promoters. They all have their own, because that's the way you're going to generate the most sales, each of you, by being able to be like, guys, we have a sale. Here's where you can order, only within the group. Like if you publicly, it comes across salesy, but in the group, it doesn't come across that way when you're like, because you know those people are there and they want to be notified of the sales. It's different. And so, so when someone adds someone and I tell them, message them your link and tell them if she posts any links, just come into Messenger and push and click my link and order that way, because it's the same thing and they can do that. Okay. So that's what I do. And if someone doesn't, they just come in as a 10-day and they say, hey, I want to just add my friends. I always tell people, of course, add your friends, as many people as you want. It doesn't matter if they end up referring or not, you know? So, let's see. Okay, so, and then I kind of do the same thing with promoters. So that's kind of how I transition people from 10-day experience into customers. It's all within my group, and it really just kind of happens naturally because I do use a lot of times, I definitely use the 22% off with Smart Ship. And for sure, whenever we have like product launches and stuff, that always transitions people. But I also keep an email list, and I think that helps as well because I have like a big like network of people to send emails to. I collect them through Wufoo, and then I send out a mass email. I'm actually using, it's called shippingeasy.com. You can upload all of your contacts there and you can email more people than you can with like MailChimp. Those get filtered and stuff. So that's just that side of it on transitioning people into customers. But the big thing is just giving them an experience where they don't feel like you're trying to sell them something. They feel like you really want to help them, and you are coming from a place of passion because you truly believe in this product. And when you're talking about it, it comes through, and people can tell bullshit from bullshit. Like, they can tell it. And if you really do believe in this product, you should have no problem talking about it in your journey, how it's going for you, what you do, because people want to know what you do, not what they should do, but what you're doing, and they're going to want to follow what you're doing. Okay. So for promoters, within my keto group, I say, if you're interested in learning about promoting, I have this as one of my announcements, you know, when they come in. So they come in, they watch my video on the directions. If they've never heard of a 10-day experience before, they're going to click it, and they're probably going to order. But then the other announcements, you know, if you want to learn more about promoting, because usually what happens is they're going to get their 10-day experience, they're going to start drinking it, and then they're going to want to learn how it can be a business because they see you doing it. And so I have a separate group, which is mine alone. Okay. So I used to have one where I had like my whole team, but then that all got kind of too big and too confusing. I really found the most success recruiting promoters when I made it a small group of just people that contact me for information. Besides having like one-on-one conversations and, you know, the connect to your upline and all that, having a space where you can say, if someone messages you randomly and says, hey, can you give me information about promoting? A space where you can put them, where you have information within that group. And once again, I recommend you create your own little video. This will help you get comfortable creating videos too. It's not, you can go live if you feel more comfortable going live. You can create it ahead of time and then edit it if you feel uncomfortable with live, that sort of thing. But the point is, people get to know you through face-to-face. They're not going to know you through a post the same as they will know you in video form. So if you are terrible at video, it does not matter. If you're amazing at video, you should be using that to your advantage. Either way, it's going to be good because face-to-face, just like if you meet someone in person, you're going to have a bigger impact on them than just some stranger on social media. So what I recommend you do is you create a video with your story on how this business has impacted your life, and you can share within that group, you know, all of the amazing stories you see on the Pruvit page, all of those videos, the Inspire On videos, and you can, what I do is I made my group into like a party. So whenever we have like at the end of the month, you know, either a promoter pack sale is going to come up or something's going to come up, I like rev it up in that group to get people really excited. But whenever a new promoter joins, I post a welcome in my promoter opportunity group, not in the team page, because I want the people who are not joined yet to say, oh, wow, these people are joining. I should either look more into this or I want to be a part of it. And I don't even take a picture of them or anything. What I do is I go into Pinterest and I find like, congratulations, balloons, and like, yay, like pretty like streamer things. And I'll just literally, someone joins as a promoter, I'll post in there like, congratulations, Tina, for joining the team. You're going to love this. And it's like, yay, party. It is like that. And it's really fun and people love it and they kind of engage in it. But that last month, I recruited probably more promoters last month than I did in the past 6 months, just by having my own group and making it a party and just like zeroing in on like me and you, like it's me and you, like that's what you want. Okay. So that's my biggest tip on recruiting and transitioning them into promoters, and also make it like no obligation. You want to learn more, you can come over here and you can learn some more. And if you want to add your upline over there, they can help you with it. That's great too. But I strongly recommend you guys, everyone does that. And I know it's scary at first because you're like, I only have like one person interested in promoting. I'm going to have like a group with one person. Don't worry, create it, use your manifestation, and that sucker will grow. If you don't do it, it's not going to go anywhere. But if you anticipate that you're going to have, 20 people in there, then the people will come. Trust me. Okay. So I think that's it for me, Kendra.
Okay. Oh, do you guys want to hear more from Ashley? I mean, just 2 hands up if you want to hear more from Ashley. Yeah, right? Me too. I'm like, can you keep going? I'll just keep writing over here. That is, I think what you just said, thank you so much. I think what you just said, I really want to like go home back on for like, if you manifest it, like create the group, don't do anything, it's not going to grow. But create the group, get like, that is one of the very first things you ever said to me that I was like, oh, this girl is like made of magic because she's practicing magic. Like every single morning, like your manifestation ritual and routine is the main thing in your, like people hear so much about like doing, creating, like so many of the things in the chat here were like, trying to get the details on this and the details on that. I think this what's so important is like, you guys, no one on this call will be able to duplicate exactly what she does. Like someone said, can you give me a training on like how to do this? No one's going to be able to duplicate exactly what Ashley does. Trust me, if it could be done, like y'all, a lot of people would do it. Like no one will be able to do exactly what she does. But the beauty of it is you can do it the exact way that you do it. But getting quiet like she does in the morning, she doesn't, you notice in the beginning, she said, this is one of the things I took too from the very beginning when I was stuck on my bike, was she literally said she doesn't spend time scrolling social media and comparing herself to other people. She takes that precious time. Guys, we all have limited amount of it, okay? She's got 3 little ones at home under the age of 4, right? Or under the age of 5. Peter 5. Okay. So like under the age of 5, right? So literally you guys, her time is limited. It's not like she's sitting home all day long, like doing. The main power that she has comes from the 15 minutes she spends in the morning, not scrolling social media, not comparing herself, not getting off this call today going, oh my gosh, like get off this call today and get that book. I popped the link to the top of it to the Amazon, the Stress Less, Achieve More. That's what it's called, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, stress less, accomplish more, I think.
That's what it is. I put the Amazon link in there, up there. I went and looked for it. Yeah, that's the right one. It's like extraordinary something, right? Like do extraordinary things. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I put the right link up there for you guys. I'm getting that book immediately when I get off this. Like I want to go right into action and activity of all the things she taught us today. But first, like it is a discipline. Make no mistake. This is one of the most disciplined people that you'll meet. To spend 15 minutes in the morning not doing is actually probably, especially in the culture that we're in, you guys, is probably the biggest discipline that there is. So I would say of all of the massive action steps and value and all these crazy things that we got today from Ashley, the biggest tip I think of the whole day is like get that book and get that 15 minutes to yourself and like start, getting in that creative space and set your intentions to like, I want to have this. I want to have what she has. I want to do what she does. I want to have the team that she has and, the success. So because all of that will come in that quiet time and space. So Ashley, I would love it if you would come back and teach for us again. I know things are like kind of settling down for you now after everything.
No, I would love to. It's fun.
Cool. Yes, well, you're great at it, and we super, super appreciate you. So we are right directly on time today. Thank you guys all so much. Give yourself a ton of credit for showing up today. Thank you so much, Ashley, for getting a babysitter today. With not a lot of time to be super adaptable and teach for us today. We really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing, incredible, and we'll see you tomorrow with Brian James for the end of the week. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, Ashley. Okay. What?
We saw a dot
Mm-hmm.
and